Alright, so this is going to be a quick and messy tutorial on how to set up the twitchAFK script. First step, we need to get the repository. So we can do a git clone here. We're just going to go and download that zip instead since it's a little bit more accessible. Alright, let's go ahead and create a new folder called twitchAFK. And then extract the contents of the repository up here. Alright, now we need to set up Slimer.js. Download that zip. And just like before, we're going to create a folder called Slimer.js. And extract the contents right there. Okay, now we need to install Firefox. So what you select here will depend on your operating system, in this case Windows 64 for me, and then your language, ENUS for me. Save that and run the setup. Extract right there. Alright, I want to select custom so we can change our location that we're installing to. In this case, we're just going to use the Slimer.js folder, but we want to make sure we create a new subfolder here so that the files don't conflict. Alright, we'll install right here. Go and launch it. Go to Options, and then scroll down here and make sure that Never Check for Updates is selected. In this case, it's already selected for me since I have an existing install. So you can go ahead and close out of it. Now we need to change our environmental variables. So let's go ahead and open this up here. We could run this command line command right here. Instead, since Windows has a graphical option for it, we'll use that. So I'll type in path down here. I'll come up with edit the system environmental variables. Click that. Environmental variables, new. And for the variable name, we'll go ahead and use Slimer.js launcher. Just copy it from down there. And for the value, excuse me, go ahead and take the Firefox executable location. So in this case, Slimer.js Firefox. And then we're just going to do /firefox.exe since it needs to know both the location and also the executable name. Click OK. And this is optional, but I'd recommend it. So we're going to go ahead and change the path variable to include Slimer.js. So we just want that Slimer.js location, so C Slimer.js. Go ahead and scroll down here and find path. Click Edit, New, and then C Slimer.js. In older versions of Windows, you have a giant, I guess, list of path locations. So you'd have to add a semicolon and then add C Slimer.js to it. In this case, Windows 10 has a slightly easier system. So we'll click OK, OK, OK. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and configure twitchAFK. Let's go into that twitchAFK folder, twitchAFK config, edit it with our favorite text editor, scroll down, and then you'll need to fill out your username and password here, and then change these options to however you'd like them. In this case, because I don't want to show my credentials on screen, I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste an existing configuration file. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're almost good to go. So you're going to open up our terminal here. This could also be just, good old command prompt. In this case, I'm just going to use this fancy looking terminal instead. So we're going to create our profile. So we'll do Slimer.js -- create profile. And then you can put any name you'd like to here. So let's put, I don't know, tut2. Okay. So now we need to change our directory here to our twitchAFK location. So in this case, C twitchAFK. So cd c/twitchAFK. Okay. So we need to do our first time run here. So Slimer.js. And then we want to make sure we don't include a headless command here, option here. So -p. And then that profile name up there, so tut2 in this case. And then our script name, so twitchafk.js. Okay, so I'll pop up this window here. It's going to go ahead and try to log in. And this is where any of the further authentication stuff will come in. If you need two-factor authentication or maybe potentially a CAPTCHA, something like that. And then if it has to remember this computer for 30 days, you want to make sure you check that as well. Okay, so we'll make sure that we're actually properly logged in here. So in this case, we can see that I'm logged in. That's cool. We're going to close this, close Slimer.js. Okay, now we're basically set up. So I'm just going to show you an example run of twitchAFK. So we're going to navigate to Twitch TV. Let's just say we're going to, AFK at this guy's stream. So we just need his username. In this case, it's at the end of the URL, so darkviperau. Copy and paste that. So we'll type out Slimer.js -- headless to add the headless option, -p, and then tut2, which is again our profile name, twitchAFK.js, the script name, and at the end we'll type in our intended Twitch username right there. All right. So in this case, because it's headless, we won't see a window pop up or anything like that. Instead, we'll just get this little output here. So it'll show that it's already logged into Twitch, and it should open the stream in just a sec right here. Okay, so now we see that the stream is opened. Okay, so we're good to go. Hopefully you found this enlightening, and if you have any other problems or questions, you can go ahead and make a post on the issues board on GitHub.